Welcome back guys to a brand new ARK Survival Evolved video on the channel. Now today's video is going to be pretty big if you're someone that has wanted new content to come to the main game for a while, because Wildcard have made some big moves in the mod community. Now right when ARK was first released, a few months later or even about a year later, they announced that this mod was going to be coming to the game as like a game mode called Primal Survival. Now, Primal Survival was a play as Dino mod where you could choose whatever Dino you wanted to, be it and like live as, and you could, it could be anything. It could be a dire wolf, whatever you wanted that to be, and live alive fighting against other NPCs. Now, this was delayed and then delayed again and then delayed again to the point they just said basically, we're not going to be working on this. It's not completely, ruined and not completely gone, but it's just completely on the back burner now and we don't want to do it. We're focusing on other things, basically. A lot of people were really upset about this because this was talked about for so long. It was exciting, but there was also a mod right from the beginning on, the Steam workshop called Play as Dino. So people, if you had a PC and that could run ARK, could actually play with what this mod and this game mode was going to be already on the PC. Now, it's fantastic news that it is now on the sponsored mod program, and Wildcard have talked about it massively in this post, which is why I'm so excited about this being added in. Now, if you guys do enjoy today's video, before we get into the news, if you could smash a like, let's try and hit over 1,000 likes on this video if you are hyped for this mod. That would be absolutely amazing. And make sure to be subscribed if you're not subscribed already for all your ARK Survival Evolved news, because it means so much to me and we're on that road to 150,000 subscribers. But anyway, let's get into this. So Wildcard did post this, which was a couple of days ago, saying get your mods ready, sponsorship program applications open again on Friday. We will also be announcing a couple of new sponsored mod programs next week. So this has now been announced, and obviously as I said, one of them was Play as Dino. We're also making some adjustments to what our focus has been for sponsored projects. Going forward, we'll be looking at more small scope projects as well, instead of only the large scope projects like we have been up to this point. A result of this adjustment is that you will begin to see more projects with a shorter term sponsorship making their way into the program, and by proxy, somewhat a higher rotation rate, leading to more opportunities. Now, if you don't know what this means, they're basically saying they want to work on more shorter term sponsorships so they can have more in the program with more options, and somewhat, in the future with a higher rotation rate, leading more and more sponsored mods into the main game. We want to encourage everyone, no matter the scale of your projects, to apply for sponsorship during each application period. Even if the project isn't selected during a given application period, it helps, Wildcard see, keep ahead and keep an eye on everyone that is interested in being sponsored and seeing how your projects develop and obviously the plans go forward. Now, what is fantastic and what I can announce to you guys, these two new sponsored mods are the first ones of this sort of new adjustments they've made, which is additional lighting, which is definitely a smaller one, and Play as Dino. So it is back. We're going to read what Wildcard have said. So we're bringing in two new projects to our sponsored mod program this month. And don't forget that we already have started another round of applications for the sponsored mod program, and you'll be able to submit an application until April the 5th. So polish up those design documents and send them in. We love seeing the amazing projects everyone is working on. First up, we have additional lighting. So big shout out to the mod creator of additional lighting, as you can see on the screen there. This mod adds a plethora of different lighting options of different colors, styles, and configurations. Ever wanted to make your own disco room or set up a complex lighting system for over the top of the castle? This mod will let you do so. So this again is one of the smaller projects that has been added in now, which is this new adjustment. But we're also happy to bring in the Play as Dino mod. Massive shout out to the guy that created the Play as Dino mod. This has been around for a long time. Does anybody else ever use the old mantra, don't just hunt the raptor, be the raptor? No, just me? Either way, with this mod you can. The author has a lot of cool systems being worked on for this mod, and we're happy to provide support for them. So Players Dino is now in the sponsored mod program, which means it has a huge chance of coming to the console as an official mod. Does this mean Primal Survival is going to be completely scrapped and they're going to use Players Dino as their thing? Or are they going to call it and rebrand it as Primal Survival and use all the mechanics from Players Dino? I really don't know. Maybe that's what they did from the start. It is very interesting to see, and I cannot wait to find out even more from this Players Dino, because I would love to see this come to console, and there's a huge chance. Already what Wildcard have said is their plan is to, bring a higher rotation rate, leading to more opportunities for all these mods. If you think about it, from the sponsored mod program, all we've ever had is the Center, we've had Ragnarok, and am I missing one more? I'm probably missing one more. Oh, Primitive Plus. So we've had the Center, Ragnarok, and Primitive Plus, which at the start, Primitive Plus and the Center came around before the sponsored mod program came in, I think, or it might have just been the start. But the only real one since then has been Ragnarok, and it is just not enough. So this year, as Wildcard have said, they're bringing more free content our way, another season pass, a sequel in the future, so much more stuff, and they're working on making this next generation ARK. Will we see this year? That is going to be interesting. The main thing is S Plus update went up yesterday. That is fantastic news. But if you guys are sitting here right now thinking, what is this sponsored mod? I've never heard anything about it. How does Dom even know it's going to be coming to the console? Obviously, what I explained here, they've talked about how all these mods are actually being funded by Wildcard. So mod creators create these mods, and they send it into Wildcard, which, as you guys will be able to see on the screen here, there is actually, when you can, there's like modding contests, apply for sponsorship, everything like that. And what we read earlier is it's open till April the 5th. So far we've got Malfunction, which is a awesome map. Well, it's like the original map of the island, but like a malfunctioning version with like loss of gravity and oxygen power fluctuations and everything like that. Here we have ARK Additions, which introduce some new wildlife to your ARK with these beautifully crafted creatures. ARK Additions boost some skillfully and carefully developed species to add some more life into the game. So new dinos is being supported, and updated dinos, so that could lead anything towards TLC. An amazing map called Emissa here, as you guys can see. Fantastic new map. Well, when I say new, it's been around for quite a while in the sponsored mod program now, but still fantastic. Saddle Emporium, it's just basically to make saddles have more of a use and look cooler in the game as well. Again, something is a smaller project, but definitely I think has a place in the game for sure. Another map, which is called Anza, a mythical land. This is actually called Urban Deathmatch, and you may have seen this before. This is a deathmatch map where you can have team deathmatches, you can use it for an arena, you can use it for everything, and you can keep an ability of deaths for deathmatch, so you can have your own ARK Survival Evolved team deathmatch, which in my opinion, I think would, again, as a game mode, would have a place in the game. ARK could work on so many different things, which could make the game more popular. It could have its survival match mode, it could have its online team deathmatch. ARK could even have a battle royale. They did have survival of the fittest, but decided not to carry on. There's so much potential, and I really don't understand why it isn't, took upon to make this game even bigger than it already is. Now, there's more sort of stuff here which adds in currency, bounty systems, more role play stuff. As you can see, there's an auction house here as well. And then the final one that is on the sponsored mod program again is more role play mods, which is to have you could have a doctor, smithy, all of this awesome stuff, which could make, especially for people on dedicated servers, more enjoyable, because you can do loads of different roleplay stuff, and I know loads of people enjoy that so much, especially on the PC. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. There is some amazing stuff going on with sponsored mods, and Wildcard's plan is to release as many as they can onto the console and the PC this year, and for me, being one of the most exciting things, play as Dino. If this ever comes to the console, this is going to make ARK so exciting. Whenever I see a new Players Dino video on YouTube, and when there's been a new dino added in for an update, it always gets hundreds of thousands of views because people love this mod, and it's only on the PC. So imagine the possibilities of this being on console. Do it, Wildcard. If you're watching this video right now, we would love to see it. Now what I'm going to do for the rest of this video is I'm just going to go through the short last bit of the community crunch, because I didn't cover it in my update video yesterday because there's a little bit more like fan feature of the week, some things I was covering. So this is actually a model being created at the moment. Now, this was finished by this guy here, so massive shout out, and Jen actually did tweet it, which is a massive thing. So the para helicopter, I think, finished by this guy here. So it's a great model. It's apparently meant to be coming to the game as a mod very soon. And again, Wildcard always look at all of this stuff to come to sponsor mod programs, things like that. All has potential, it all does, and that I feel like this, imagine seeing this in the water. That is what ARK again is missing, the sense of new dinos, and that is why I made the video the other day, to just give people an understanding of what it would be like to have the same updates again, when we would get updates every month releasing new dinos. That was such a fun point of ARK. Now, there is an evolution event, as always, which will be starting. So this video will be going live Wednesday, because I'm recording this the day before. And then the evolution event will be Friday the 8th of March at 1 PM EST until Monday the 11th of March at 2 times as normal. But that is all for the rest of the community crunch. I hope you guys are enjoying the update of the S+. That is what I covered yesterday. Right now, while recording this, I actually haven't got the update because I think it's 2.5 hours early before the update comes out, but I wanted to record this video in advance because all the hype, I want it to be focused on the S Plus update for the day, and then because it's coming for the PC, Xbox and PS4, and then I thought I'd make my video, which is all on the new mods, and especially being highlighted, coming straight back down to one of the most popular and favourite, I think this must come second to Structures Plus. I don't even know, it's that popular. But anyway, thank you for watching today's video. As always, if you guys did enjoy, smash a like on today's video. Let's try and hit over that 1,000 like target. Let me know what your favorite mod is, and if you want to see this in the game, subscribe if you are new to the channel. As I said, if we could try and reach over 150,000 subscribers for the future, that would be amazing, and then move on to that big 200k. That would mean just the world to me. I just thank everyone so much for even the spot we're in right now, and I'll catch you guys in my next video very soon. See you guys later, and I hope you did enjoy.